Welcome back. So, talking a little about leopard safari. Jhalana Leopard Safari, I did a 2 hours evening safari last week, and it was the peak of summer. Jaipur uh, was like trying to compete with its own records as usual, 41, 42 degree. The rest of it you'll see in the video, but I was very happy that this time I inquired a little bit through Google reviews and found the right contact. I called them up, Kuldeep ji. वहाँ से I got the uh, contact. I did the booking and I got the contact of Rambilas ji. It was like started out hot, but the sighting was very fruitful. The interesting part about this safari was that I've never, though I've not done many safaris, but I've and also not many private safaris. But this was one safari. Our guide was just not calling it a day. He was like throughout that whole 2 3 hours, he was fully putting in the hard work, like till the last minute. I remember he got a call at 7 and he ran, but till that time, he wanted us to explore. And it was not only around sighting, he had a lot of patience. Though we were very lucky, but I also admired his patience, how quietly he sat. He didn't even talk much. In fact, we were doing the talking, and I'm sorry if that comes in the first video. But hope you like this footage. Leopards are very beautiful creatures. We got to see them, and yeah, I think that's all I'll say about that. So, if you visiting Jaipur, do try Jhalana Leopard Safari and go by the website that I have provided in the description. And if you see on the Google reviews, you'll find the number of Kuldeep ji. And if you are a enthusiast for seeing leopards, it's a great spot, Jhalana Reserve. So enjoy. So after Rana left from the original watering point, we were searching for him on with the help of our guide Ramvilas ji, and as a surprise, we saw a peacock dancing. I've always wanted to see it, and I don't know when did I last see it, but this was like a total surprise. Going in the search of a leopard and on the way seeing a dancing peacock or a bunch of them, and also it's not even raining, and it was such a beautiful sight that I almost forgot about the leopard hunt. But we just continued, and it was really beautiful. There's something about seeing peacock in the barren backdrop of Rajasthan's forest, the khejri trees. Then we are on the hunt again, and I thought we'll go for some time, given my experience in previous safaris. But here we were just treated with the sight of Rana the leopard out in the open. It's clearly visible because of the nature of the forest this time. It was a perfect backdrop to view it from up and close, and we're really lucky to see. And I think it's basically going on the prowl now that it's like is evening, so probably the day is starting, and Rana is probably going around. So he's like quite relaxed, I would say, like just from the point of view of uh, spotting pun intended, but it's like really a treat to drive along. We were at least trying to not intrude upon, and that's why I didn't want to go much close. But it looked like one of those camera friendly leopards, was not looking like it's disturbed. So we kept following Rana along, so on the right of the track, and then it's not like sometimes in the thick forest an animal disappears and then you lose sight, as happened with us in the Paint Safari. So you can check out those videos also. How desperate we were. We went for 5 6 safaris, but here it's just a small safari for 2 hours, and we were just spotting a leopard. But that's why probably it's called the Leopard Safari Park. So it just goes around in the bushes, and we uh, our guide drivers, they just kept following it, and there's some peacocks around, not much animals, and you will see a lot of shots of Rana prowling and walking around, and started getting like towards sunset, and it was a beautiful sight. I also wanted to capture the landscape because I always love this landscape of Ranthambore, of Jhalana, and reminds me I have to also visit Ranthambore sometime soon. So just seeing the leopard in the backdrop of a beautiful sunset set against the Aravallis, it was a sight to behold. Um, I was like really enjoying the golden light falling on these trees, and it's the beautiful shades of vegetation that we are seeing now. And you also see the moon, and then there's a road, and there we got the perfect shot of the leopard crossing. Again, very lucky and thankful to our guides and drivers. We were just two jeeps there, and he was actually asking me if we should do a head-on kind of thing, but I was not really keen on that, and so and then he was just trying to capture different views of it. So sometimes the jeep would go very fast, and we would even go falling inside that, but it was a lot of adventures, and yeah, again seeing few close shots of it. Uh, and no matter how much you see it, you can't just fail to admire and at the beauty of these animals, the uh, kind of unreal size of it, and also like the features, how they are like a bigger cat, but then also they're very different characters. So we were just following Rana. So from one side of the road to other, and there was this whole bunch of peacocks that were making a lot of noise. So it was quite entertaining sunset, I would say. Very less tourists also. So the sights of the sunset, moon on the other side, the hills,
ये आ रहा
the
है आ रहा
leopard,
है
peacocks. And we're just trying to catch sight of him from different angles. So it was really beautiful.
वो बना रहे हैं ना पैसेज उसके इधर हेड ऑन चलेगा ना पेड़ पे चढ़ जाना ये सीधा कर पूरा पेड़ पे इसका पूछ देखो ये अपनी गंद छोड़ रहा है ये मंडो आपका अच्छा दिख रहा है थोड़ा थोड़ा दिख रहा है चलते हुए अब शायद वो ऐसे ही अंदर अंदर करेगा पानी तो इसलिए पिया ही नहीं नहीं दिखता बताओ यहाँ टाइगर की तरह लेपर्ड दिख रहे हैं कितना दिख रहा है यहाँ पे ये देखो ये देखो इसका पेट वगैरह नीचे का पूरा सफ़ेद है हाँ पूरा वाइट है बहुत सुंदर वाला लेपर्ड उस वाले पिको को वहीं से पता चल वो इनके पास आएंगे चल के डराने के लिए आते हैं इसको डराने के लिए ताकि ये चला जाए हाँ ये चला जाए कई बार लेपर्ड आगे आगे चल रहा हो कम से कम 50-50 पिको उसके पीछे पीछे चल रहे बारात की तरह
वो भी देख रहा होगा ना. So at this point, Rana was just sitting on one side of the road, probably due to, I don't know, the sunset. He was getting a little sleepy again, but he was just sitting, and the peacocks were again on his watch, or I don't know, for making calls. But one was perched up, and
फ्लोरा है
others were
कोई उसका
making
नाम,
noise,
उसी का
running
देखा
around
मैंने.
on the road. Um, and then we were just thinking that since our safari might also end, this might just be the end. Because Rana was like getting sleepy, and we had already seen him sleep, creepy as it sounds, for almost an hour. So we were also just enjoying the sunset views, really beautiful sunset. So then we slowly started our jeep again, and Ramvilas we was telling that he will just try to approach the exit gate. There is a nala, and he was saying probably we have heard calls of a female leopard, Flora, and two cubs, but I didn't. We didn't have much hopes, so we were just saying goodbye to Rana and these beautiful landscapes and the beautiful sunset view, and we were just going back very satisfied with this safari.
लेट गया.
So be ready for the next spotting that we had. It was really special. And let me introduce you to Flora and her cubs. Just as we said goodbye to Flora and her cubs, we thought it could not get any better. But Ramvilaji had other plans. He thought of checking one more time on Rana. I was not sure why we are going back, uh, but I think you should trust the guide in these cases better. So Rana was still there, and I thought it will just continue being the same, like we'll just stare at him. But he had just uh, gotten a little more active then. I was not in this sleepy pose. I was just
एक
seeing
गाड़ी को
here
ले
and
दी
there. And these animals have great instincts. They can smell things from a distance, and also they have these six senses. Uh, so Rana was definitely up to something. We were not sure what, so we were also just waiting.
रोड पे आ रहा है।
आगे
हाँ, बहुत फास्ट जा रहा है। ठीक है।
मैं हेड में
आ रहा है।
हाइना 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 आ रहा है वो सामने ट्रैक पे था मेरे साथ ट्रैक पे हाइना आ रहा है
ओ माय गॉड।
So now we are seeing a full on chase of a leopard by a hyena. I was curious because I don't know much about these animals and who kills whom, but I for sure knew that hyenas don't kill leopards. Maybe it's like a rivalry sort of thing, but leopard should still be the king because the safari is named after him. I was imagining a funny conversation between them, like who's the king. But here, leopard didn't seem that way at all. So he was like slowly approaching the tree to climb. Leopards are known for climbing trees, uh, one of the few skills they have. And then after that, the leopard just disappeared. And obviously, we didn't have much high professional cameras. And the leopard and the hyena is out to chase the leopard and very active. And I'll give you another shot of this, but he's trying to chase the leopard, but leopard is nowhere to be seen. So this was like really really entertaining. We never expected this. At best I thought I'll get a sight slight spotting of a leopard somewhere, but I didn't know we'll get a full National Geographic kind of adventure. So all in all, a very satisfying safari for the ages. I don't know next time will be this entertaining even if we spend five times more time and money. And there's a peacock also enjoying all the views. So we just left them to it. Unfortunately, our time ran over, and my time also runs over here. So have fun.
Taking a run.
Thank you for watching.